It's the last Thronecast of the series. I left a little gap there so you could go, ah, at home. Anyway, we've run out of budget. There's no money left. So for our crew this week, we've had to resort to child labour. So please welcome production assistant Maisie, sound recordist Sophie, and on camera we have Isaac. Welcome to Thronecast, the official guide to Game of Thrones from Sky Atlantic HD. Well, there we have it. That was the season finale of season 2. Valar Morghulis. Valar Morghulis. Valar Morghulis. No, it's because I haven't got the coin with me. Valar Morghulis. Have a banana. I'm a bit demob happy because it's the last programme. Annabelle Port is going to be joining me. She's here to crown our Game of Thrones superfan, although hopefully not in the style of Viserys Targaryen. Little season 1 reference there for the retro viewers. What else do we have? Elio and Linda from Westeros.org are going to be giving us their impression of the season finale. By the way, my impression of the season finale is... And again. Been working on that for minutes. And this is like becoming a tradition for us on the last Thronecast of the season. Natalia Tena, who plays Osha, the wildling. She's going to be here, and she's bringing some friends and some flashing lights. Now, are you afraid? Don't be. There's nothing dangerous down there. Wow! What about those White Walkers then? They were terrifying. Who'd have thought that walkers could be scary? If there are any White Walkers watching and you want some PR advice on how to be less scary, maybe instead of dressing in that zombie-like attire, maybe try an anorak, maybe a cagoule and sensible shoes. And rebrand yourself, instead of being White Walkers, White Ramblers. Carry some Kendall mint cake to offer to people. Hey, I'll tell you what was sad this week. Seeing Tyrion in reduced circumstances. But looking on the bright side, chicks dig scars, and also the wallpaper in his posh apartment was disgusting. We said goodbye to Theon this week, which was very sad. I thought his speech was great, although I would enjoy it at weddings if the speeches were judged in the same way as the Iron Islanders obviously judge speeches. Don't like the best man's speech? Spear in the back. And Dany, she got revenge on Xaro, Zoan, Daxos and Doria, locking them in that vault. Although I'm going to be honest about that. I don't think that's much of a punishment, them two, together in a vault. And in fact, if you've any speculation as to what might happen in that vault, maybe you want to write some erotic fan fiction or draw some pictures, do feel free to send them to me at the usual address. Annabelle Port, for weeks and weeks you've been trawling the globe to find a Game of Thrones superfan. And here we are, it's the end, it's time to crown someone.
Yes, we have seen many super fans over the weeks, but there can only be one ultimate superfan. Yes. Who is it, you're thinking?
I am thinking, who is it?
Well, it's Urs, our expert on the Night's Watch.
Urs! What were the chances of it being somebody from here in London? Rather than somebody from America or Mexico.
However, before I crown you, Urs, just want to check that in the intervening weeks there hasn't been some kind of knock to the head which has given you memory loss and you still are an expert on the Night's Watch. Can you still name all the towers at Castle Black?
That's the Lord Commander's Tower, the King's Tower, Harden's Tower, the Lance Tower, the Silent Tower, and last but not least, the Tower of the Gods.
He's good.
He's still got it.
He's good.
Well, I think we can do it then. I crown you the ultimate superfan of Game of Thrones.
We should check his hat size first. Wow. Natalia Tena, welcome back.
Hello.
How have the last 12 months been for you?
Wow. I've done a lot of festivals. I did a lot of festivals last year.
Because you were in that film last year set at a festival, what you were telling us about.
Yes, You Instead.
Yes.
So we did, of course, we released that film. I did about 17 festivals with my band, which meant I nearly died. I mean, that was so hard.
Is your brain still intact?
Yeah, I'm still here. I mean,
it's still a bit nuts.
A bit huskier.
Still quite nuts, but the brain is still intact.
It's somewhere in Glastonbury still.
I'm feeling slightly uncomfortable. because since we last met, I have now seen you naked.
That's
and
right.
I feel that it makes the interview somewhat
get naked
imbalanced.
now? Yeah.
No, I thought I've got a photograph of myself naked on here that I thought I could show you, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That angle is interesting.
Hey, I must tell you something. I chatted to George R.R. Martin a while ago.
He's a dude.
He is a dude. Are you aware of just how much influence you have had on him and the future of the song? Well, let me show you something. I'm going to play you a little bit of him being interviewed here.
The show's version of Littlefinger is, I think, significantly different from my own version of Littlefinger. Probably the one that was most striking was Natalia Tena as the character of Osha. I met her for the first time last night. She's here at, she came up and...
She's great, isn't she? She's mad, but great.
She's wonderful, yes. And her Osha is actually a far more interesting character than my Osha.
Yeah.
You know, the character in the book...
I want to hug you.
Right, means a certain function, but it never mesmerized.
Well, I mean, he fairly much says as much. He says that you have influenced how he sees that character in his mind, and you've made it into a bigger character than he was thinking of doing.
Well,
in
I
the
think
first
when
place.
he did that interview, I think it was the day before he was in London doing a convention, and I went to go and see him, and maybe that's why he mentioned me, because I hugged him.
And that wasn't everything that me and Natalia said to each other. Some of it was filthy, and you can watch the whole interview online at sky.com/Game of Thrones. Hear that horn? It's the mating call of the Northmen. They want to us. Well, I suppose we better talk to them then. Hello, Elio. Hello, Linda.
Hey, Jeff.
I want to talk about the sacking of Winterfell because it's all a bit of blur for me. So the last thing we saw was Theon getting a pike stabbed into him, and then when Bran and Rickon emerged from the dungeons, Winterfell had been sort of razed, had been destroyed. Now, Robb Stark's men wouldn't have done that. So what actually happened?
There's many lords in the north. And maybe a very few aren't quite so loyal to the Starks as we're led to believe. I think we'll have to wait till next season to learn just a bit more about what happened.
Oh. And we learned that it's Mandon Moore in the armour that tried to kill Tyrion in the battle. Who he?
Well, he's one of the Kingsguard, and he was the guy in the previous episode who came in and told Cersei about the groom and the maids that had been trying to sneak off and that were going to get their heads put up on pikes. Jaime Lannister in the book says that he feels that Mandon Moore is the most dangerous of the current Kingsguard. Well, besides himself, of course, or behind himself, because he's got these dead eyes that don't give away what he's going to be doing next.
Much like Elio.
Exactly.
Well, I'm going to be honest, I will miss you.
We'll miss you too, absolutely.
And also I was thinking, I was thinking maybe I would Skype you every week anyway from my home just to see how you're getting on.
That would be fun.
Elio, Linda, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jeff. It's been a pleasure.
So that's it. We're at the end of the series. How are we expected to wait until next year? I'm considering trying to self-induce some kind of coma just to kill a bit of time. We will be updating the website and twittering and facepalming. You can find all the details at sky.com/Game of Thrones. And now, because we're nice to you, Natalia Tena is back with some friends and an accordion, playing a track from their new EP, Bang, which is out now. It's Molotov Jukebox.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Just a little thing. Mama said to me, baby girl, don't spread yourself too thinly. Tread carefully. Men will take away from you more than they give. Listen to me. It's easy when you're young, but when you're old, you're lonely. And I said, no, 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 I wanna give it a go, go, go. I wanna no, no, no. I didn't feel the line someone's arms and didn't say, baby, no, no, no. I wanna give it a go, go, go. I wanna no, no, no. I didn't feel the line someone's arms and didn't say, baby. Trial and error after trial and error from the first stop, fever to the cold goodbye. I've broken a few hearts, they've ripped mine. Then I said never, never, never again. Only one night stands for me. Till another one comes along, I give in so easily. And I said no, no, no. I wanna give it a go, go, go. I wanna no, no, no. I get a feel to lie in someone's arms and hear them say, baby, no, no, no. I wanna give it a go, go, go. I wanna no, no, no. I get a feel to lie in someone's arms and hear them say, baby, no advice for teasing the night. Let it dry up in time. Too heavy to take in your time. Just don't lose sight of your life. Sweet, someone cares for me, baby girl. I love you till the day I die. Lust for you passionately, but I worry, I worry, I worry, I worry. I've grown old cynically. Even tried to run away, but stopped my eyes to see through me. And he says, no, no, no. You wanna give it a go, go, go? 'Cause you know, no, no. I can feel the light in my arms and you say, baby, no, no, no. We gotta give it a go, go, go. I get the feels, the light in my arms, and hear me say